In this video, I'll show you how to edit the content in this module, which appears on your solutions page. Basically, Joomla is built, the way that Joomla builds websites is that much of the content is created in something called modules. And these are little components that can be added to different places in your page. And this particular module is only appearing on this page. Or actually, I think it's appearing on all the pages in this section. So going back over to Joomla, we're logged in, we're at the main control panel, and what you want to do is go up to Extensions, Module Manager. And you can see, if you just glance at this, that there's a lot here. And you can even keep going. There's like 4 more pages of them here. So modules, just like articles, can be filtered based upon different things. Maybe you just want to look at the ones that are enabled for your site. You can select that here. Maybe you want to select what position they're using in your template, which that's a little more technical, and I don't know that you'd ever want to do that, but once you become familiar with templates, that's a very powerful thing. You can also select by type. Like, let's say you know that there's a module being used for your blog. You can look here and see all these ones that say mod_rs blog. So that's a very fast, easy way to find a certain kind of module that's being used. But again, might not be something that you'll do right away, but maybe later. You're mainly using one template for your public-facing website. That's the Theme 606 template. So you could select that here if you want to. That would probably become more relevant for you if, let's say, you add a password-protected extranet for your partners or some other site that's using a different template. Then it makes it very quick and easy to find modules used for a specific template. But in this case, the best way to do it would be to type 1 HSN, enter, or hit go. And it's going to pull up right away the module that we're looking for. So it shows you the module name, it shows you whether it's enabled, and you can enable or disable very easily right here without even opening up the module. You just click on that little green check mark, we've got it set to filtered to only enabled. Anyway, you click on that green check mark and it's going to change to a little red icon. If you click on it again, it's going to make it published again or enabled again. You don't need to worry about order right now. It's going to show you access level. So again, if you had a password protected area of your site, you can set different permissions for modules and pages and menus and all those things, but we don't need to worry about that here. Shows you the position, the type, and some other things here. But basically, to edit it, all you need to do is click on it. And it's going to open up a very familiar looking window. This is very similar to what you see when you're editing articles in Joomla. So it'll show you the module type, which you can't change. That's defined when you set up the module. It'll show you the title, which is what you see here. It will show you the position, and in this case, this particular module is appearing in the right top position of our template. It will show you the order, so if you had other modules in that right column, you can specify the order that you want them to appear on the pages. Again, access level. And then down here, you can say you want that particular module to appear on all pages, on no pages, or on specific pages. And we've set this to appear on this pages in the solutions section. I'm not sure if you want to add this one to the coming soon page, so I won't change that right now, but that is something that you can change later if you'd like. At the very top over here, you'll notice this module class suffix. You don't need to worry about that at all. Most of the time that's going to be blank. We added this here because we wanted to tweak the position of this particular module, so you don't need to worry about that right now, but that's what that's all about. And then if you scroll down, you're going to see again a very familiar looking WYSIWYG interface where it just contains all of the content in that module. You can change these, you can change the links, you can highlight a link and have it go to somewhere else other than where it's going right now. You can remove the link entirely or add whatever you want in a module. And then you would hit save. I'm not going to save anything here because I don't want to change anything. I didn't change anything, but it's already live, so I'll just hit close. one other thing that you might want to be aware of is you'll see here in the one that we were just looking at, the description right here is describing this, the module type. And I'm going to go ahead and show you, just in case you ever want to create something like that again, a module similar to this where it's just a list of links or whatever. I'll show you how to do that right here. So in Module Manager, hit New. And Joomla basically includes a lot of out-of-the-box modules that you can add to your pages if needed. I'm going to move my screen down a little bit so you can see all of these. Also, when you install a certain extension like RSblog or some other ones, sometimes they add modules to this list. So in most cases, when you add a module to a page, you're going to want to go ahead and select Custom HTML. And that will create the kind of module that we were just looking at, the one that we were just editing. And you can do all of the things that we just did. It's very simple, very easy, and very powerful because it allows you to create, whether it's just a list of related links or some more robust functionality, it really allows you to do a lot more with your site than you probably could do before. I'm going to hit cancel here. And then going back into that new screen again, I would encourage you to play around with these. I mean, you probably, some of them might not make sense at first. If you hover over them, it'll actually explain to you what they all mean and how they're used. We're actually using the banner one for the animation on your home page. So it's not Flash, it's just using the Joomla banner component, and it pulls from images that are in your media manager. So you specify what images you want to show there. But there's lots of other ones too. Breadcrumbs. There's a login one, which is great if you want to specify a password protected area. There's polls. There's just a whole slew of things here. And there's literally thousands and thousands of extensions out there that will add more modules and some other things to your Joomla environment. On a related note, there are also in Joomla, you might also hear the terms components or plugins. Those are different than modules, but a lot of times if you buy an extension, you'll get maybe one component and a bunch of modules for it and maybe some plugins. So just know that when you're installing an extension, it doesn't just install modules, it installs some other things usually too. So I'm going to hit cancel here, and that pretty much sums up modules. So let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.